Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day. Just had a good day so far. I'm back. We have some good, pretty decent sized slate for a Tuesday. There's a lot of Premier League games. There's some Cup games as well, but with the Cup games, it's a lot harder to predict because you're not sure who's gonna start. They tend to rotate players in those games, but I did find some props that I like. And as always, if I do have any added plays, it will be in the pinned comment. Could be later tonight, could be tomorrow. Much more likely to be tomorrow, just because not all the lines are out, and that way we can confirm what players are actually going to play, so keep an eye out for those. But I'll get straight into the picks, and the first one is Mitoma to go hard and 0.5 shots on target, playing at home for Brighton, going up against Bournemouth. First of all, he averages 0.83 shots per 90, so pretty close to 1, and he's in really good form right now. He has 7 goals in 23 starts, and he has scored in the last 3 games straight. So again, he's in good form, which is a big reason why I like this play. And he actually went over this prop against them when he played them away in that game, and that was a goal as well. And now he's at home, and he's gone over in 7 out of 11 games, has a 64% hit rate at home. And if you look at the games he hasn't gone over at home, he went under against Man U, who allowed the 7th least, Forest, who allowed the 12th least, Brentford, who actually allowed the 2nd most, but he was subbed out in that game, which never ever happens. He usually plays full minutes, so I don't expect them to get subbed out again. Everton, who allowed the 8th least, but now he's playing Bournemouth, who allowed the 6th most shots on target to opponents at 5.1. And Bournemouth is a team that don't really play possession of the ball. They try to play a counter-attacking whenever they attack. That's how they play. They play off the counter. And Brighton do play possession, so that just means more opportunities for him to get those shots on target. And Brighton, obviously, Mitoma plays on the left, which means he's going to get guarded by Bournemouth's right back. But they're actually playing their 3rd string right back. Their main 2, Smith and Araujo, are actually injured. So they've been playing their 3rd string right back lately. So that's another advantage that he has, and just a place he can exploit and attack him. So he can exploit just somebody who's inexperienced. And again, he did get subbed out in that one game against Brentford. I don't expect that to happen again. He's in good form and he's at home. So I like Mitoma to go higher than 0.5 shots on target. And then the second prop that I found that I like so far is Eze to go hard in 2.5 shots, playing at home for Palace, going up against Aston Villa. He's averaged 3.75 shots per 90, and he's gone over in 6 out of 10 at home. And if you look at the games he's gone under, he went under against Man U, who allowed the 6 least shots, Liverpool and City, who are both tied for the least shots in general, and then Newcastle, who allowed the 12 least shots. But he was subbed out in that game. And while on paper it might look like Villa is a good defensive team because they allow the 8th least shot to 11.9, their home and away is much more drastic. They go from 10 shots at home up to 14.2 away, and he's playing them at home, which is Villa's away, which is good for us. It's just a pretty big difference. He played him in the Cup earlier this season. He scored and then got injured and only played 18 minutes. So he had 1 shot in 18 minutes. I would have easily expected him to go over in that game. And then he didn't play in the league game earlier in the season because he was still out injured. But he also played him twice last season and went over in both of those games. Went way over with 5 at home and 4 away. We just need 3, and there's a reason why he gets these shots. First of all, he's a set piece taker, so if they get those free kicks, he can get the shots from there. He's a long shot taker, 45 from outside, 28 from inside. So over half of the shots that he takes are from outside the box. And he's also versatile. He's taking 49 with his right, 23 with his left, and he's also a good dribbler. So whether it's him taking set pieces, getting passes from his teammates, creating those own chances, it's just he's a player that can make his own shots. And Villa are in general a much worse team. Not just shot-wise, but just in general, their form. They're much worse when they played away from home compared to home. And honestly, just a good line at home. I think they're overestimating Villa's defense. And Eze is by far Palace's best player, so I like this line. I like Eze to go higher than 2.5 shots. Before I get into the money lines, as always, I would really appreciate if you guys like the video, commented as well. It helps boost the video out to more people. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications so you're notified when these videos come out, because a lot of these lines do tend to get bumped and taken away after I post these videos. And if you want to try to avoid that and get the videos out even earlier before they go out public, I do have the membership linked in the description, or there should be a join button next to the subscribe button if you want to join that. Again, you get the videos out early, and it's a great way to support the channel. I'm not a premium or anything. That's the most premium thing that it gets in this channel, so you can join that if you want to support. And all my links for everything, whether it's data app, player props, or money lines, all links in the description. So I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. but I have one money line slip. I know I said I was gonna kind of try to stop doing slips, but one, I like this slip, and two, there's really no lines that I liked. Just one off at around minus 130 at least. So you can get this slip for minus 112, and the first one is Aston Villa plus 0.5 going up against Palace, which pretty much means that they won't lose. I know I did mention in the Eze pick that Villa is much worse at home, away compared to at home. But Palace is a team that's also very bad, especially at home. So it's a bad home team against a bad away team. But I just give the edge to Villa in this game. First of all, Palace have only won 2 out of 13 games at home, while Villa haven't lost 6 out of 12 away. So that's 50% of their games compared to Palace's 2 out of 13. They've actually played twice this season. They drew in the league and they lost in the cup game. But first of all, Palace were using their full-strength squad, while Villa were playing a lot of their rotated players, so they weren't even playing their main squad. And Villa are in really good form, actually, have been undefeated in their last 4 straight, with games against Tottenham, Chelsea, and Liverpool. All teams much better than Crystal Palace, and their ability to score, in my opinion, is what's going to tip them over the edge. They're just a better quality team. They have the new pickups like Asensio, Rashford. They still have Watkins. They've picked up Malin. They just have a lot of great attacking players that they have picked up who have been thriving, even just off the bench, and they're just a better quality team. And like I mentioned, their ability to score is what's going to carry them, because Palace is not a clinical team at all, only converting 24% of the shots on target that they've shot. So I just don't see them outscoring Villa here. We just need Villa to not lose. Besides, Palace is a team that don't play possession, so I just think it's a better quality team, a bad home team versus a bad away team. But Villa's in much better form, in my opinion. Palace have picked up some wins, but I just trust Villa's quality more. So I like Aston Villa plus 0.5 going up against Palace. And then the second prop that I found that I like to get this to good value is higher than 0.5 first half goals in the Brighton and Brentford game. It's 2 attacking teams, so which team can score? If anything, I could low-key see both of these teams scoring in the first half. We just need 1 goal. Doesn't matter from who. This prop hit in the first game between these 2 teams in the league, and Bournemouth has actually scored more goals away, but have also conceded more goals away, which is good for us because, one, it means they're more likely to score when they're playing away, but also they're more likely to concede when they're playing away, which is good for us because we don't really care who scores. We just need somebody to score. For example, they go from scoring 17 at home to 27 at away, so that's 10 more goals, and they've gone from conceding only 10 at home to 20 away. So just a 10-goal difference in both scoring and conceding when they've played away compared to home. And Brighton are in good form, actually, winning 3 straight and have scored 9 goals in those 3 games. And just between these 2 teams, the last 5 for Brighton and the last 5 for Bournemouth have hit in all of them. So just between them, this prop is set in the last 10 games straight, 100% hit rate, and with plenty of opportunities. We just need one of the teams to convert. Brighton have converted 33% of the shots on target that they've taken, which is average, while Bournemouth is slightly below average at 29% at 5 point, but they've also shot 5.8 on target. So the chances will be there. We just need one team to convert, and both teams actually have a lot of defensive injuries while their attack is fully healthy, which is again good for us because we just need one team to score. We don't care about defending, and with defensive injuries on both sides, it's just better for us. So I like this play. I like higher than 0.5 first half goals in the Brighton Bournemouth game. You can get this slip for minus 112. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over the picks from last video. Overall, it's a 4-2 day, so pretty good. 2-1 when it came to player props and 2-1 when it came to money lines. Merino higher than 1.5 shots hit. Chesney to get at least 2 saves hit. Hardecki did DMP, but if you took the goalkeeper that replaced them, that would have hit for you, but when it came to the video, that's a DMP. And then Lino to take 2 shots, he took 1, and because he got a yellow card, he got subbed off at halftime. So if he plays the second half, he easily hits, but unfortunately we were unlucky and he got subbed out at halftime. But money line wise, we went 2-1. Tottenham play hit, Dortmund play hit, and the only one that didn't come through was Inter to win after the first half. They did end up winning at the end of the game, but they couldn't score that goal in that first half, so it was unfortunate there. But overall, it's a 4-2 day, so pretty good. We're still on a good run of form, and hopefully we continue that going into Tuesday slate. Plenty of games to go through, and like I mentioned, if I do have any added plays, they will be in the pinned comment. And then I do have my free Discord, not a premium, linked if you want to join that. Just if you want to talk about plays, other sports, just in general, a good community I'm trying to build over there. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.